Hello guys, this is Chris, a Gmail coming to you from Crisp Digitals. Today I'm showing you guys a review of something I created for teachers. Somebody did ask me something about create if I can create something for teachers. So I said let me look into that, and I just created something that any teacher can use and also develop further. So this is just the preview or the review of what is in the pipeline that I'm creating for teachers. Um, this is just a starting point, so anyone who is out there, a teacher who can further develop this into what they use on a day-to-day basis on their school year calendar, they can do more um, to this. So if you're a teacher out there and you want something like this, you um, can watch the videos that I'm going to be making on this. This is not a tutorial. For now, this is just a review of what is possible, what you can do within OneNote to create a school calendar for yourself or teacher planner for yourself. So I'm just going to show you what I created with this. Alright, so first you will see in the calendar here in the heading it says Teachers Corner. You can put whatever heading you want to put of the notebook, so it's right here, the notebook. Alright, guys, don't worry, I'm still doing my other series for the OneNote step-by-step for your daily planner or journal, the one I started. I should be finishing that one this weekend, so it will be the part 5, which will be the last part. Then after that I'm going to do a video if people want to see video or series about how to create this teachers planner. You can let me know in the comment down below. If I don't get enough people who want this, I can just let it be. But if you're really interested in it, let me know by commenting down below, okay? And also, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and pressing the bell notification so you can be notified when I put new videos up. And please don't forget to give a thumbs up and like this video, okay? Thank you. So let's go and just review what is on this planner. So this is 2020, and you can also add more here for 2021 by just clicking this plus page button. So here is January, and guys, this is just a review and this is just a preview of whatever you can do with, okay? You can do whatever you want to do with this planner. So January, of course, the first week of January, the first day is a new year, right? So let's click on that. So here you will see a planner or lesson plan for a teacher. Of course, the first day of the year there is no school, but this is just a kind of a show and tell, if you want to call it that way. This is just for just teaching, just so you guys can know how this works, okay? I don't know what school opens the first day of January, so this is just made up. All right, and here you have monthly priorities for that, for the beginning of the year. Here you have going back to calendar, and here you have the notes that the teacher will write. Write whatever you want here. It's yours for it is for your note taking. Okay, and this is another note here, and all these are just lesson plans. All right, and here if you click it to take you back to the calendar, you can go to February. If you click on it, it says February there, and you go back to the calendar, you click on March, and it says March there, and you go back to the calendar, so on and so forth. And so we're gonna go to January again. So here for lesson plan, all right, so if we click on this lesson plan, it should take us to the first week, the week 1 of of January of the school year, right? So week 1 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? For example, if your school starts on a Wednesday, so that will be the end. The 5th will be the end of the school, the first school week, right? And the 6th will be the second week, and the 11th will be the third week, and the 16th will be the fourth week. All right, so if I click on this lesson plan for the first week, it should take me to the first week. Okay, so by clicking on it, you see January 1st week, and it highlights that Wednesday. So that Wednesday is highlighted. Okay, you can go up excuse me, and you can see the schedule. You can see that day's schedule. So Monday you have this, you have gym from 10 to 10:30. Tuesday you have library from 11 to 11:45, and so on. And here you can put a note down. You can put to-do list right here, and the January some goals for your class or for you as a teacher. Okay, and down here you have your daily lesson plan. So when we went, let's go back again. When we went here and we clicked on Wednesday, the day, it highlighted the Wednesday on the lesson plan, right? So this right here, this column right here is our lesson for that day. So on Wednesday we have reading, chapter 5, division in math, animal identification in science, review of chapter 8 in comprehension, and social studies we have American history, right? So right here we just saw that, we can go straight to our planner, our lesson plan for that day. And while you are here, you can decide to take your class roster, right? Your attendance. You can take it right here by just clicking this. And when you click on that, it should take us to week 1 of January of, and right here it says Wednesday, right down below here, right? So so you are doing the roll call or the roster for that day, and you can start typing the name of your student. Like example, you say Joe Smith, and he's number 1, and then you check if he's present or if he's absent. So let's say he's present, you just click that, and you don't have to click anything else. And if say Mary Doe is absent, you can say she was absent. And did she give an excuse letter? Did the mom call? Did the parents call or guardian call? If yes, then you put that. If they didn't call, you put that. And then you make a note there that this student was absent and they didn't call, or they did call and you just want to follow up on that. Okay, and you can do 2 things to get into this page. There are 2 things you can do. So by clicking the by clicking the class roster, it can take you straight. If I say Tuesday, it will take you straight to Tuesday. Or you can just scroll down and go to whichever day of that week you want. Mind you, this is week 1. Okay, so Monday to Friday, that's week 1. All right. Okay, so when we go back to lesson plan and say, okay, we'll go all the way back to the calendar for that month. So now we've done Wednesday for lesson plan, and if I click on any of this, it will take me to week 1. Now if I click on this, it should take me to week 2, because we're no longer in week 1 when we get to the 6th of January. So by clicking on that, you see it has changed to week 2 right here. So now with week 2, you can see here I didn't put the class roster on the individual days. Instead, I just put it here. That's why you can do two things. It's either you put them in here and it will take you directly straight to that day instead of you scrolling up and down. So let's see this. If I click on this, so now it's taking me to the week 2. It's not taking me specifically to a Wednesday because I didn't set it up that way. So instead, if I want to go to Wednesday, I just use my mouse and I drag it down and I start typing for that day, and it's week 2, right? So week 1 is different. If I click on week 1, you will see that it's a totally different because you have the Joe Smith and Mary Doe here, but week 2 is a clean slate. Okay, so there's nothing there, it's a clean slate. All right, so let's go back and see what else I can show you guys. And week 3 also will do the corresponding page of week 3, okay, and so on. Week 4 we do the corresponding date page of week 4. All right, so now we can go up here and check monthly priorities of the teacher or what she wants to do that month. Okay, then we'll click on that. It takes us to this page. So monthly priorities. All right, so here teachers can assign, reading to students name here, the book title here, and they can have a classwork schedule here and a homework that she plans for the student, and here she can have a place to write her notes. And under here you can have the class supplies and what the class will need when the supply is running out, what they will need. Okay, let's see here. We'll come down here, we'll have the grade book. So right here you can have you can track your students' grade and the names here, the subject up here, and then out of 100%, what is the student getting in each test or quiz that you give them, and you can record them all here. You can make this list as long as you want. Okay, and this goes for the second quarter, the third quarter, the fourth quarter, right? You can change the background or the colors if you want. And right here is the call log where you can have student information, their guardians and their parents information. So example, you can put John Doe here, call me Mr. Doe, and here's the number, and did you complete the call, did you talk to this parent? If yes, you put it there. If you left a message in the voicemail, you put it there. And if you want to give a note so you can remember what was said or what you guys agreed on or what was discussed or relayed to the parents, you can put it right here. So for example, here I said called Mrs. Smith to talk about the little incident during recess. She said she was aware of the incident and John is doing fine. So you called and you spoke to Mrs. Smith. Right here it says it was completed. But on the other hand, Mr. Joe or Mr. Doe, you called him, you placed a call to Mr. Doe but went to voicemail. So that's where you put it, voicemail. Left a message, will try again. Add to callback list. So you want to add to list to callback. So if I click on that, it will take me to the callback list. So you can put his name here to call. And if you called him and he picked up, then you can put complete over here. All right. So let's go back to celebration. So you have your students, your kids who, you want to know what day, month, they celebrate their birthdays. So you come here and you put the date of birth of each kids and their names, and then you can, surprise them with something or celebrate their birthdays in class and let other students know, these are the birthdays of your friends, their classmates and stuff like that. And the last page is the section is the teacher's notes. So here I just included this grid line, like the road line, and you can have your staff meeting notes, you can have your PTA meeting right here, and you can have your conference here. So like I said, this is something I just was creating just to see how it goes, because somebody asked me if I can do a teacher's planner. uh, like I said, this can be expanded. If you're a teacher out there and you have some ideas, you can, you know, include it, or you can put it in the comments, or you can let me know. If I can put in this, I can expand this more. I'm not a teacher, so if you're out there and you're a teacher and you're interested in this, let me know, and I will do a full tutorial on how to do this. Alright, so guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a blessed day. Bye bye.